Hello, everyone. The fifth of 5 ways to stack up extra $1,000,000. In this episode, I am going to address how to become your own banker to make 100% return. Yes, I mean 100%. Get ready. It's going to blow you away. So I've been helping people optimize assets and minimize taxes, prepare for a comfortable retirement so that they will not outlive their money. My name is Deji, and I'm your life coach. Before we continue, let us go hear from our sponsors today. Hey everyone, my name is Deji. I'm excited to share an amazing opportunity with you today, especially all my women out there from all walks of life. Whether you are a nurse, a single mom, a widow, a small business owner, a student, or even you are a scientist, this grant opportunity is for you. I'm talking about a grant from our sponsor. They're offering funding of $5,000 up to $15,000 to help support your dream and goals. Don't miss out on this chance to make a real difference in your own life. Watch the clip at the end of this video. That way you can get more information on how to take advantage of this incredible opportunity. It could be a once in a lifetime opportunity, so I don't want you to miss out on it. Till I come your way in my next video, thank you very much, and I'll see you again. Welcome back. This is the fifth and final way to stack up extra $1,000,000. In this episode, I am going to show you how to become your own banker and potentially earn 100% return. Get ready. This one could blow your mind. For a long time, I have helped people optimize their assets, minimize taxes, and prepare for a retirement that won't outlive them. Today, I am giving you a sneak peek into one of the most powerful wealth building concepts I've ever taught. How to become your own banker, earn 100% or to even 500% return, and use my favorite financial vehicle, the lesser fund. This strategy can predictably double your money every 7.5 years based on my actual experience since the 90s. Okay, I will also introduce you to the concept of positive leverage, way to control high value assets without risking your own capital. It's leverage without the risk of losing liquidity. And by doing this, you can do what the bank do, which is borrow at low interest rate, and still earn massive return. When you use strategically, this doesn't just create $1 million, it can stack up to 10 million over 15, 20, or 30 years, just like many of my clients have done. So let's break it down. First, let's talk about how banks, credit union, and the trillion-dollar insurance industry really work. Okay, did you know during the Great Depression, real estate value dropped by 80%, and 40% of all banks failed? They shut their doors and never reopened. But one legal reserve insurance company, no one failed. Why? Because they're required to keep assets safe and liquid. Fast forward to 2008, over 400 banks collapsed during the mortgage meltdown, and 900 were on the brink. We were close to a total financial collapse. So the government asked the 5 biggest banks in America to reveal where they kept their safest tiers 1 reserve. Nowhere. insurance company. This institution, where I also keep my money, were crediting 4 to 5% during the crisis. So what were the banks doing? They were using OPM, other people's money, our deposit. Banks don't just owe that money, they're loaning out with interest. In 2008, they were paying 1% interest to depositors and putting that money into insurance vehicle, earning 5%. Just imagine that. Think about that. For every $1 million, they paid $10,000 in interest, but earned $50,000. That's 500% return. Would you pay $10,000 for something that makes you $50,000? Of course. Business owner gets this. It's a no-brainer. Now, here is where it gets exciting. You can do this too. You can become your own banker using a max funding index universal life insurance. Okay, IUL. What's lesser fund? Other videos how structured the minimum insurance and maximum contribution allowed by IRS. The result: a tax-free cash cow. I have averaged 9.62 annual return by my lesser fund since the 90s. If that sparks your curiosity, let's take this video, okay, and subscribe. I publish a new educational content almost 3 times a week. Now, let's say you have started funding your lesser fund and build up to $1 million. In other video, I show you how systematically save $5,000 a month for 10 years and reach the tax-free million. Or maybe start with $250,000 and add $2,000 a month. You will still eat that $1 million. If even renting a property or Airbnb could generate the cash flow to get there. I want you, my viewers, to know this is an interactive channel. I want your feedback. I want feedbacks from you. So do leave a comment after watching any of my videos. Subscribe, like my videos, and share on all your social media platforms. Go to my bio and watch the video at the end of this. At the end of every of my video to take advantage of the grant opportunity coming from our sponsor. Okay. That being said, absolutely, here is an expanded, more professional and story-rich version of my script. It elevates the language, add more clarity for those newer to this concept, and strengthens the educational tone while keeping it relatable and impactful. Let me tell you this: what smart entrepreneurs do once they have capital. What do they do? Now let's talk about what savvy entrepreneurs and investors do once they have built up that kind of capital inside properly structured IUL, and what I call a lesser fund. Take one of my clients, for example. He's a seasoned real estate investor who flip multi-family properties. His specialty finding underperforming apartment complexes from landlords who are simply burnt out, ready to sell and move on. He steps in, renovate the properties, add value, and flip it for a significant profit. No long-term landlording, just pure strategy and velocity. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Sometimes he needs access to large amount of fast cash. We are talking about $500,000 to $750,000, or even $1 million in earnest money for deposit, right? To lock in a hot property deal. before anyone else can get to it. So what does he do? He picks up the phone, call himself and say, hey, just like I'm calling myself now, Deji. It's simple, one-page document. All he does is fill his name, the policy number, and check single box. Is it withdraw or borrow? No, he always check with borrow. Why? Because he is smart. If he withdraws that money that money is permanently removed from the policy, and it immediately stops compounding interest. But zero cost loan, also called wash loan, is the first one, with the option for the insurance company charges 2% interest on the loan, but they also credit you 2% in full policy amount. So the net cost of borrowing is zero. Keep it in mind, money growing, you avoid triggering taxes and you retain full control. Number two is index loan, the power move. This is what the savvy investors choose, including me and my client. Let me show you how powerful this is with real number. Okay, this is a real life case study. Okay, real money, real growth. In 2017, this client borrowed $1 million from his policy at 5% interest rate. Right, that is $50,000 cost of borrowing. But the same year, his policy earned 25% index return. That's $250,000 in growth on the full $1 million inside the policy. He didn't pay the loan interest out of pocket. It was deducted from the policy cash value growth. So after subtracting $50,000 from the interest, he netted $200,000 tax-free in growth, while simultaneously using the borrowed $1 million to flip multiple family property and earn another $2 to $3 million. Let that sink in. He leveraged his policy to grow his wealth in two places, inside the policy and also in the real estate market. That is called positive outreach, right? And it's a game changer when you can borrow at 5% and earn 10%, 15%, or even 25%. You are essentially doubling, tripling, or your return on borrowed capital. Even a modest gap says about borrowing at 5% and earning 10% gives you 100% return on cost. Business owners and investors understand this math, intuitively. That's why this strategy is so popular among high-level entrepreneurs and professionals. In some years, it gets even better. About 4 years ago, some of my clients earned up to 61.33% in index return on their policy. That is not a typo. 61%. Okay, stacking wealth with real estate plus lesser fund. Let's run another real world scenario. You borrow $1 million from lesser fund at 5%, and you use it as a 20% down payment for a rental property, right? Each worth $1 million. Now you control $5 million real estate. Those properties generate monthly positive cash flow, provide tax deduction, and benefit from long-term appreciation. Meanwhile, the original $1 million inside your lesser fund continues to grow untouched at 8%, 10%, maybe even more, completely tax-free. You then take the cash flow from those property and funnel it right back into the lesser fund, compounding your growth, protecting your asset, and expanding your wealth. Using this exact strategy, it grows possible to grow. It is possible to grow 1 million into 5.7 million in 10 years. That's amazing, while maintaining liquidity, safety, and control of the entire time. Okay, if this spine your brain, that's okay. This strategy isn't taught in school. It's not common knowledge, but it's exactly why I teach it every time, right? It's proven. It's well proven over and over the years. You get tax-free, protect your capital, and leverage your assets like the wealthy do. And I've been doing for generations. Okay, they've been doing this for generations and generations, and you need to learn it. And that's exactly what I'm teaching here. The importance, how you can use your IUL at your own bank. Just cover a small portion of it. Right now, in my subsequent video, I'll be talking more about it. I'll be hosting a live webinar pretty soon, so I can dive deeper into it, let you know more about the concept, and then there will be a Q&A section where you can, ask questions and let me know what you think. On a final note, I'm passionate about helping people like you, make smarter financial decisions. The whole strategy of dumping money in IRAs, 401ks, and hoping that it's the best, it's outdated and risky in today's economic environment. You don't have to follow the herd. You can build wealth smarter, safer, and faster with the right education and the right tools. Let's build something better. Let me help you become your own bank. It all starts with understanding how your lesser fund works. It's that simple. Take a moment to watch the clip at the end of this video to learn how you can take advantage of grant opportunity being offered by our sponsor. Remember to subscribe to my channel, like all my videos, share my videos in all your social media platforms, and take control of your financial future. Now is the right time. Thank you for viewing. Till I come your way in my next video, see you again.
As a woman with a vision, I know how crucial it is to have the right support to elevate my aspirations. That's why I'm excited about the Women's Empowerment Grant. This quarterly opportunity offers grants between $5,000 and $15,000, empowering women like me to turn our dreams into reality. Whether I'm launching a startup, furthering my education, or leading a community initiative, this grant fuels my journey. Applications are open year-round, with quarterly reviews to select inspiring women. This is my chance to make a difference. The application process is ongoing, and I'm excited to be part of a community of inspiring women. This is my chance to fuel my journey and make a real impact. I'm applying now because my vision deserves to thrive. Visit the website to learn more and join me in this empowering journey.